Hey, this is the Bad Guy Has Spoken podcast, and this is another episode of Top 5. Well, Top 10 in this case. This is, I'm going to do a little goofy one this time. This one is, I usually say no arguments encouraged, or no, I usually say arguments encouraged, but this one, there's no arguments encouraged on this one. This is fact. No, not opinion, this is just fact. Top 10 ugliest NBA players of all time. And you can blame Sam Cassell for coming across my YouTube for this one. Number 10, Anthony Davis. I'm sorry. And a lot of people are talking about, oh, it's just because he got a unibrow. No, he does not look normal without it. Because when he didn't have it, he still looked nasty and his teeth were looking crazy. Like he had three tiers of bottom teeth. I don't know. I don't understand how he did that. He looked like that fish from Finding Nemo with the light bulb on top of his head. That nigga look nasty. He looks disgusting. He's one of them things like he's the definition of just because you light skin don't mean you look good. Because that nigga was smacking. Number 9, Draymond Green. Draymond Green is a very ugly individual. And after I saw, and this is not as like, so if I say they're ugly, don't take it as like no shot. Like, oh man, he's coming out their character. I'm not saying as a character, you know what I'm saying? He's probably great people too outside this. I'm just saying looks wise, these niggas is ugly. That's what I'm saying. That's just a joke. But number 9 is Dre Monger. That nigga's ugly. And when I saw that picture, they had a picture of him. It said it was like Donkey from Shrek. I was already weak, but then when they said he looked like Welvin, it's these nuts. Got him. When they say like that, nigga, I lost it. I was like, oh, he does. And this is crazy. Yeah, that nigga's ugly. Number 8, Dennis Rodman, bro. This nigga. I will not understand for the life of me how he got Madonna and Carmen Electra, bro, who were, in my opinion, I don't find Madonna sexually attractive or Carmen Electra. There's a time where I was like, Carmen Electra look good, but it wasn't like, no, I would do anything. It's not like that. Neither one of them like that for me. But to understand that they were sexy symbols for their time, and the fact that he got both of them, you got like 2 of the top sex symbols of the Madonna 80s, of the 80s and the 90s. You got one of each. Like that's crazy, and I just don't understand it. That man's face is 3 different skin tones. He's light skin, but he's also dark skin. He's also brown skin, and for some reason he's got purple on his face, and he got a little bit of pink. And a little, I noticed a little bit of green, just a little bit of green. He looks like when you mix the colors up when you're painting, and you put the wrong colors together. Like you're like, damn, I shouldn't have did that. That's what he looks like. He looks like you mixed the wrong colors together, and he looks nasty. Number 7, Greg Oden. That nigga looks disgusting. I'm sorry, that nigga is ugly, and it's one of them things. It's like, he's probably a great person. He probably is. But the man's got to, for somebody who, and this is when he was young. He was young. He had that 50 Cent. Who else got that face, that old wrinkled face, but they were young. 50 Cent is one of them. They look like a pug. They look like, and so they're back from outer space. And I looked up on you, what that said, look up on your face. It's like Frank from Men in Black 2, 1 and 2. He looked nasty. Number 6 is Danielle Marshall. That nigga was ugly. He was just ugly. It was not even like, oh, you know what I'm saying? He was just ugly. He was just like, ugh. Number 5. This nigga was smack. I don't know if y'all remember Calvin Booth. Y'all probably don't remember him, but I'm going to show you a picture of him. Calvin Booth was ugly. He's a long head nigga. For someone to have, look at that. How you have a long head and no chin? He just looked. Look at this nigga, bro. Look at this nigga. That nigga ugly. I'm sorry. Then you got I'm just going to show you a picture so you see why they're in the top 5. Sheldon Williams is number 4. I'm going to show you this picture and this picture. Look at this nigga, bro. Look at... I thought that was his girl. Oh, that was his girl. Candace Parker, what are you doing? Candace Parker. It says Sheldon Williams seeks divorce from WNBA player Candace Parker. You got some nerve. This nigga is the definition of you got some nerve. Look at this nigga. He look like a trout. He look nasty. Look at this nigga, bro. It don't match. Look at this nigga. This nigga is ugly. That's the definition of you got some nerve. I didn't even know that he... I didn't even know. And number 3, you already know who's supposed to get this spot. It's Sam Cassell. That nigga is... Look at this nigga. He looks nasty. This nigga is ugly. Sam, he looked like them chattering teeth, but they threw a head on real quick. He looked like, this nigga is ugly. He looked like the nigga from I don't know if you remember Buffy the Vampire Slayer. But remember them 3 niggas that walk around, they didn't talk. There's an episode called Hush. If you remember, there's an episode called Hush. It was 3 niggas in suits. They were all real pale and they used to walk around like, they didn't talk, but they would look at each other like, and the other one respond like. And that's what he looked like. He like them niggas. This nigga is ugly. I'm just looking at it again. This nigga is ugly. Next one is DJ Mbenga. Boy. Number 2. This nigga look like, ugh. Look at this nigga. He like the niggas from the Fifth Element. They look like them niggas. Bro, look at I'm waiting for this picture to load up a little more. Look at this nigga. Look at them ears. He look like he just all head. Like he ain't got a body to go with it. He just head and ears. Like his ears fly. Like his ears fly and walk. Like he got to put his face on the ground. His ears be moving. Like he looks nasty. Look at this nigga's neck, bro. Look at his neck. How did your neck do that? How you do that? And number 1 is this nigga. He played with Michael Jordan. I'll never forget. The only reason I knew about this nigga because he played with Michael Jordan. I had to play with him on NBA 2K because I was still a Jordan fan. Even though I was a Bulls fan, I still wanted to play with Jordan on the old 2K. This is like 2K1. This nigga Popeye Jones was on the team. Popeye Jones is the ugliest player, bro. Look at this nigga, bro. And I just realized all these players I said was super ugly. They all got crazy looking ears. Look at him. Look at him now. And he built bad. Look at the... Let me not body shame. I'm just going to... Ugh. This nigga is just ugly. That's an ugly ass nigga, right? This nigga is smack. That's a young picture of him too. Look at this. That nigga was ugly. And I'll never forget, bro. I used to always have to play with this man. And I made him look godly on them games too because I had Jordan and him. And I had to try to make this nigga look good. I'm done, bro. These niggas is ugly. But yeah, that's my top 10. If you can think anybody ugly than them niggas, you won. Because them niggas is ugly. If you can, I really can't think of nobody else as ugly as them. Them niggas is smurred. Smurred. Them niggas is ugly. Them niggas just smack. Them niggas is smack. Don DeMarco. Bang, 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 bang. Shit like that.